Okay, welcome back to Rally.nor's garage. 1 week ago I made a video of my views on the original seat and maybe also the possibility to change it for some aftermarket or better quality seat saddles. And I did get a very good question in the comment section below, so I will call that previous video for part 1, and this will be the part 2 because it's some questions that didn't get answers, and I need to just tell you my thoughts on this topic too. This gentleman, he asked me 2 things actually. First thing he asked was is the Renazco racing saddle or is the seat concept as good as the Renazco racing saddle? I would say that they are both very good, but there are differences. This seat concept has another fabric. The Renazco saddles, they go with use of more leather, and this is not leather. Then you can also get the Renazco saddle in Napa as a choice. The difference is also the feel, because I think the Renazco saddle has a more damped, surface. It's like when you touch it, it's like a few millimeters. It's just your fingers just squeezes into it, and also the price range I think is a little different. It's a little bit higher on the Renazco. I had 2 bikes, KTM 690s, both of them with Renazco racing saddles. 2 different kind of colors, and I couldn't say if Renazco makes a better seating for this bike in particular, because I haven't tried it, so I'm sorry about that. But the other question was, I'm 177 centimeters high, and this gentleman, he was 190 centimeters. So he wondered if I would suggest for him to go for the high seat, and that is the topic that I didn't mention in the previous video. So this is what I think about that. First off, if you are tall, then you might want to go for the higher seat. There are some perspectives to consider when you do that. One thing is, okay, you get higher up. We talked about the windshield and how the windshield throws the air over your head or around your head. That's one thing. We also have to think, will your legs reach the ground in a good manner, or will you be comfortable about that? Now, you have to also think that if you go for the high seat, and it might be okay when you sit on the bike, if you go for changing the rear shock, you might not get down to the ground as much, because an upgraded rear shock will give you less sag maybe, and it also more progressive, so it will not collapse under your weight as much as the original damper. So that's something to think about if you need to have that control of your bike when you put your legs down to the ground. A high seat will fit a taller person in that degree that you will have less angle on your knees. Your knee joints when you are seated will stretch a little bit more out, and you will not be like this. You can also do that by changing your foot pegs. So if you have lower foot pegs, you will also get your knees a little bit more straightened out. There are some flaws to it. Maybe it might be not in your case, but if you are riding trails and there are very deep gaps and your foot pegs are getting lower, they might scratch the sidewalls. That's how it goes. Besides that, I think this seat also I need to mention, because I didn't last time, because it's very wide here in the part that you sit. It's also very narrow in this area, and that is straight above your foot pegs. So you will get your legs very close to your bike in situations that you are standing, riding and standing, and you will keep the control of your bike, you know, and it won't be awkward like your legs are or knees are just tangled around. You will be very straight and good to go. So also I have to say that you can buy also the foam and the cover for the seat Consept and use this original back, or you can buy the whole seat, but I don't know if you can do that with Renazco racing seats. I think you have to buy the whole seat, but I don't know. Please comment if I'm wrong, and hopefully we'll get this straight. So, thanks for watching. I will certainly make more videos. I have a lot of stuff going on here, a lot of thoughts about this bike, and we'll see how it goes from now. I'm just waiting for the summer and get out on the trails, because I think we will have many good hours to come. So thanks for watching. Please give it a thumbs up, and remember, if you would like to know more about my view, please follow. I also got the Facebook page, rally.nor, if you want to see, and also on Instagram, rally.nor. So please follow. Okay, see you in the next one.